be shy. Quality goods here. A fine day, but...
Tools! Quality tools! Sheet metal,
I'm sorry.
chains here! Iron and steel! Take your pick. Wouldn't it be better to knock, you scum?
Close to the others. It's not safe here.
Halt!
Easy! I surrender!
Now I'll try to pick that...
How dare you accuse me? Do you have any idea who I am?
Oh, I apologize, my lord.
Excuse me. A wonderful day for a wonderful purchase.
I'm feeling a bit peckish. Easy.
Hey!
Easy.
Hey!
Nice and slow.
Andreas Plümmel, bailiff of Kuttenberg.
Slowly.
Refrain
Nice
from
and
sin.
slow.
Satan is going round our city and the open
From Frankfurt, is it Captain?
Come and hear something you won't believe. I've traveled the whole world. Now I will tell you the amazing things I've seen.
Whoa, whoa.
All right, all right.
You're the kind master, eh, Mutt?
Good doggy, good boy.
You silly doggy.
God.
But you didn't... What do you need?
Show me your where. I'd like to discuss...
Aye. Happy to be of service, sir.
Would you...
Nothing to your liking,
It looks better already.
Hallo?
It happens.
Schenkwirth.
Just which way you're going.
habe Hunger.
Welcome, sir.
Show me your where.
Again. Damn it.
I'm sorry.
You have a kind heart.
Service is kind of slow today.
Good afternoon.
I need to eat
But of course. And for how long?
just for one night.
Of course.
All right then. Here's your money.
Agreed then. Our beds are clean.
Hey, innkeeper, step here.
Where can I find my room?
Easy. You just go upstairs, and immediately on the left, you'll see the door.
Just as hell.
What happened at Nebakov?
You're asking me?
No, of course. I know you weren't there, but I only remember that diabolical shot. Nothing after that.
That must have been really terrible. I heard the shot all the way from Troskowitz. I'm afraid all I know is when they took the fortress, von Aulitz's men hung I'm sorry, but most of ours got left behind there.
There was this healer called...
A girl of yours?
No, I don't know her well. But she was very kind to me. But I suppose now I'll never see her again.
Poor girl. May God forgive. You have to live every day like it's going to be your last. That's all you can do in our...
Do you know if Michael, the adjutant, survived?
I'm afraid I do know. Zizka said the shot killed him on the spot.
Did you know him?
Aye. He was a good man. He saved my life once. Not now, thanks.
Thank you. That's all.
I'm sorry I can't tell you more.
No, that's all right. Thanks. Well, do you have any news about what happened to Mandalina?
Oh, Instead of burying that fucking hag alive, they gave her a house.
Well...
And how can you be so sure? What if it overwhelms her again?
I'm sure they'll hide the knives from her and lock the women up at night. They know very well what...
Damn it, Henry, don't be a fool. Oh, I still think I should have cut her throat.
Now she's maybe got away with it.
For eternity. I'd enjoy the idea of her burning in hell if she were already there. She can still do more damage while she's alive. What would you say if I kept telling you to forget about Sigismund? About revenge?
But that's different. Sigismund is still here and hurting people. That helper of hers who really murdered those girls is out of the game. She can't manage it herself. She's not a threat to anyone.
But what if she is? If anybody else dies because of her, then it'll be my mistake.
I wouldn't worry about it that much. She got away with it because...
Maybe you're right. At least, I hope so. And maybe when I find out where she is, and... It's not going to be so bad, eh? There's a solution for everything. And you...
You're always welcome here, good son.
You shouldn't be walking around by yourself. Awful things happen here. Are you going to bake bread today?
Greetings. What brings you here so early?
Tell me about your sword.
Well, it's a sword fight and it's beneficial. The good burghers can exercise a bit and do... Otherwise, they spend their evenings boozing and playing dice. So even the priest... And an honest burgher is no worse than a blue-blooded lord, so why shouldn't he wield... Farewell.
Calm down. Surely there's a reasonable explanation.
What's going on here?
As you can see, something slaughtered all these cows.
Not just something. It was that creature from hell. I saw with my own eyes how it fled back to its hole in the mine.
Give it a rest, would you?
I won't. What'll happen when that monster comes for us next?
Seems we've been fortunate running into you then, eh?
I'm Henry of Scalitz.
I'm Marion, the local priest. You look like someone who knows how to fight and isn't scared off all that easily. Just the kind of man for the job.
Tell me what happened from the beginning. What killed those cattle?
I was in my cottage when I heard such strange noises. It made my skin crawl. So I went out and saw this. And that beast what did it running away. How am I supposed to make a living now? These cows were my most treasured possessions.
What sort of strange noises did you hear? Can you describe them in some way?
It was like someone dragging chains along the ground. Neither men nor wolves make them kinds of noises. And demons carry chains so they can catch sinners with them. Everyone knows that.
And what about you? Did you hear it too?
Unfortunately, no. I was in the church when Vladimir sent for me, saying they'd found those carcasses.
Didn't you say you saw someone running away from here?
Not someone, but something. A monster from hell itself.
Just an old wives' tale.
I swear by all that's holy, the beast ran from here straight back to the old mine.
What did the beast look like?
I only saw it from afar. But before it got lost in the thicket, I saw its giant pointed snout.
Couldn't it have just been an animal? Maybe a wolf or a boar?
Can't you see, my poor girl? Oh, and the monster ran on 3 legs.
3 legs?
Aye, as sure as my name's Vladimir.
You mentioned a pit of hell. Is that located somewhere around here?
That's just a local fable.
It's no fable. In the days when silver was mined here, terrible misfortune took place in the mine. A pit to hell itself opened up there.
The mine shuttering fell apart and the gallery collapsed. That's all.
Shuttering my arse! It was a pit to hell! Shuttering don't just blow up on its own. But hell didn't scare good old Father Richard, so he set off into the tunnels and struck a deal with them demons. Ever since then, we brought food to the mine for them every second Sunday, and they leave us in peace in return.
Father Richard was a crackpot. You're lucky to finally have a normal priest here now.
A priest who forbade us from bringing the offerings, and now...
Has anyone actually looked around in the mine?
Only old Father Richard. Nobody else has ever had the courage. The very mine shaft stinks like hell itself. So we only ever lower a bucket down with the offering, and then clear off quick.
After the cave-in, the miners left to work in Grund. Seems they'd no longer felt the vein was worth the trouble here.
When did all this happen?
It's got to be at least 5 years now.
And you've been taking food there ever since?
That's right. And nothing's ever happened until now. All because our new priest here forbade us from bringing offerings.
Where's Father Richard now?
He returned to his maker not long ago. And now I preach here in his place. The moment I caught word of that foolish superstition, I put a stop to any offerings.
And you can see what that caused.
It's only happenstance. This isn't the first, nor the last time that wolves dare to venture into town.
Vladimir's right. It doesn't look like it was the work of wolves. I don't know what could have done it, but...
You hear that, Father? And that's coming from someone who's been out and seen the world.
Tell me something about yourselves, so I know who I have the honor of speaking to.
Like I said, I'm Marion, and I come to Old Kutna to preach.
Aren't you, a bit young for a preacher?
I finished my trivium at Prague University last year, and I wanted to continue. But my father decided I'd had enough education and found me a place in the order in Sedlec. So now I implement my theological learning in this lovely county as a preacher.
I'm Vladimir, the mine foreman. I'm the eldest of everyone here, and the people actually respect me. Unlike our this here preacher from Prague. And them cows were mine.
This whole thing is very odd.
The massacre of those cattle is a horrible thing. But the heresy that's been tolerated here on account of the...
Old Father Richard would chase you out of town, you stuffed frock.
Marion may be young, but he's still a priest, and he deserves a bit of respect.
Thank you, Henry. Since you're the only one here uninvolved, I'd like you to go into the old mine and discover the truth of this old wives' tale.
And while you're there, take some peace offering with you.
What am I to do with you? All right. Henry, take their offering with you as well. You'll do just as those wretches did before you, and then wait to see if any demons show their faces or not.
Wait for demons? You want to...
Don't listen to him, Henry. Faith in God will protect you, but before you go through the mine, we'll have a look around the village. Then we'll all meet at the entrance to the mine.
All right, I'll help you. But what about the offering?
A bit of food will do. Here you go. We always lowered the food down in a bucket. The main thing is not to go down the shaft.
Don't be frightened. It's just an...
You'll find it to the west of here. The whole area's deserted and most of the entrances are blocked off. You go past the mine buildings until you reach the one that's collapsed to the ground. The mine entrance is next to it. Good luck, lad. You're going to need it.
God be with you. I'm sorry! Till we meet again.
It really does smell like hell here.
Oh, Jesus. What a diabolical stink. Ugh.
All right then. Let's see if we can't lure the devil out.
Where am I? And where did all my things go? Jesus, what the fuck is going on here? What's this? Did the knight write this? This way. How the hell am I supposed to get out of here? More entries. Also written by the knight?
There. I am the shield of gods, demon. I am Taras.
Terribilis Deus, the Sanctuario Suo. So you live, demon. Not much longer.
I don't intend to fight with you.
In that case, you shall die. God is with me, demon. You don't stand a chance. How are you still alive? I wanted to cut off your head. Make your peace with the devil. How are you still alive? I'll crucify your corpse. Goes there. I am the shield of gods, demon. I am Taras. Terribilis Deus, the Sanctuario Suo. Still alive? How is it still alive?
Ah, everything's here. All right. Even more entries. My God. How long has he been here?
So you live, demon. Not much longer.
Who the hell are you?
I am the shield of God before the spawn of hell. Taras, Miles Dei, prepare to perish, demon. God is with me, demon. You don't stand a chance. Make your peace with the devil. You'll soon
Jesus. His helmet's completely stuck. I can't get it off.
More journal entries.
Christ. He went completely mad. I suppose it's good that he's dead.
Looks like some kind of contract. It must be important if he locked it away.
Henry, what happened down there?
Who are these people with you?
Men from the surrounding homesteads. I told you I'd be bringing help. Now, tell us, what did you find down there?
A mad knight lived down in the mine. He must have completely lost his head and killed your cattle.
A knight? In the mine?
Where's he now?
He's dead. We fought, and I won. His name was Taras Mura. After the accident in the mine, Taras entered into a contract with Father Richard to guard the mine. He spent 5 whole years underground and watched over the pit of hell to ensure nothing ever came crawling out. The locals then brought him food in return.
We never knew anything about a contract.
Father Richard must have feared the locals wouldn't agree to such a thing. So he came up with the contract to guard the pit of hell.
It's true. Father Richard was the only one who knew about Taras.
So this whole time, we haven't been feeding demons, but a knight who was protecting us from them?
And everything was fine until I forbade you. I can't believe I'm to blame for the death of a good Christian. I'll never forgive myself for as long as I live.
Well, you couldn't have known. But it looks like you won't have anyone to punish for the slaughtered cattle.
If the knight was protecting us and now he's dead, what will happen to us now? Who'll protect us from hell?
You should place your faith in God and not try to appease hell. Instead, be good Christians under Father Marion's guidance.
Thank you, Henry. As it is written in the Bible, believe, and your faith will save you. Hellish forces have no power over good Christians.
Father Marion, forgive me for doubting you. We'll go and pray, and never again will we take anything to the mine.
We'll have the mine filled in, along with the pit of hell beneath it. And you, Henry, are due a reward. Here you are. Go with God. I'll take care of the rest here on my own. Put in a good word for you to the other priests in the region. Anthony of Vysoka and Hrosnata of Rabosh could both teach you something.
Thanks.
My respects.
Good boy. You're always welcome here.
For
Ui, wasch dich! Du siehst schrecklich aus.
So, you finally got your way, eh, Menhard?
Yeah, yeah. It is a great feeling after all the effort. It is to a large extent your doing, Heinrich. Vielen Dank nochmal. In token of our thanks, recognition and Freundschaft, I wish to make you a gift of this Langschwert, which I received from my Meister in Frankfurt on the day I too became a Meister.
My word. Thanks a lot, Menhard. This is a great honor for me.
You have earned it. Do not lose this Schwert or bring shame on it.
You can count on me.
And that is not all. Listen well. I also agreed with Friedrich that we will do things richtig. In Kuttenberg, we will hold a great and glorious tourney every week. Offensichtlich, as I promised you, I can teach you the art of sword fighting from now on. I show you Meistertechnique of handling Langschwert. Then Arne show you the basic teachings of combat stance. Arne learned a lot from me and mastered also other weapons than the Langschwert. He has much to teach you too.
A tourney? That sounds good. It will be here in the city.
Genau. It will be by the walls near to our Fechthalle, one time each week. Always with Langschwert, sword and shield and free combat in heavy armor. If you want to join, come to mir. I write it will be good practice for you, and you can also gain good rewards and glory.
The art of sword fighting, you say?
Alles. Langschwert and other weapons. Meisterschläge and technique. Or just...
What do I need more practice for?
You know a lot, but not alles. Practice. Do not be proud. Be modest. Pride will come back, and since you are in our Bruderschaft, I will teach you one echt Meistertechnik.
Thanks for everything, Menhard.
Gut. One last thing. Möge Gott mit dir sein.
You said you'd teach me some kind of special technique.
Ja, genau. Get ready. I will show you a special longsword technique that Meister Lichtenauer taught me. It is called Oben abnehmen. First, you attack your opponent's head. If he blocks your strike, attack his face as if you were trying to stab him. If he deflects your blade to the side to defend himself, move your blade around his and cut his head open. If you do that in an unexpected direction, your opponent will have little time to react, and you will strike him well. Come, let us practice zusammen. Oh ja, ja! Das hast du gut gemacht, mein Freund.
I want you to teach me, Menhard.
Sehr gerne, Heinrich. But you will have to do... Aber keine Sorge, mein Freund. You would not learn more even in Nuremberg. You would just pay more.
I'd like to learn it...
Ja, natürlich.
I want to enter that tour...
Great decision, Heinrich. Als erstes, let me explain...
Right. Make it quick.
We have 3 Disziplinen. Die erste, Sword and Shield Combat. Then gibt es noch Longsword Combat. Schwertkampf is done in light armor. You will get all the equipment you need for the tournament, including weapons. Keine Sorge.
Of course I'll return what I borrow. But what if I want to use my...
Not in the sword disciplines. Everyone uses the same equipment, but in free combat, the last discipline, everyone uses their own weapons and you can participate in all discipline or just some. It is up to you. And behave during the tournament, yeah?
Thanks.
So,
Sign me up for the...
Toll!
I can't seem to make that. You know what? Sign me up for everything.
Good choice. Pay the entry fee and we are done here.
Here are the groschen. But I plan on winning them all back.
I look forward to seeing your attempt. May Lady Fortune be on your side. On the day of the tournament, go and see Friedrich Kummel. He has the honor of running the tournament and will introduce you. Or you can wait here for the tournament, as you wish.
I want to wait for the tour...
Of course. There is a bed here for...
Here you are.
Sin. Satan is going round our city, and the only defense is piety and virtue. Especially in these times, we have to heed the command.
Careful.
Because there are
esteemed citizens of Kuttenberg. As you know, today is the day of the glorious Kuttenberg tournament. It's why you're all here, and rest assured, your time won't be wasted, as you'll witness many fantastic duels here today. First of all, please welcome our Master Fencer, as well as our esteemed counselors, who have graced us with their presence on this grand occasion. And now, let's welcome our contenders, so we can get started.
Come and put your tournament armor on quickly so you don't miss your due.
We'll begin with the sword and shield discipline. You can use your shield to... Cover yourself, bash or hide your blade to surprise your opponent. And I'm sure our contenders have many more tricks up their sleeve. That's why we expect today's duels to be quite a spectacle. Let's get to it! In a moment, we'll see a duel between two skilled and seasoned fighters. Henry of Skalitz, a great fighter and adventurer. As you may know, Henry was involved in the recent dispute of the city's Fechthalle and has been instrumental in its resolution. So, it is in part thanks to him that we can hold this great tournament. Now his skills will be put to the test by a tough bruiser who's well known across the town. King of the morons, idiot of idiots himself, Karel Kamir is the real gem of this tournament. His noggin so thick, not even a hammer blow can knock him out. And he's decided to put that talent to good use today. May the best man win!
Glory! Yes! Just like that! Fantastic! Hurrah! That's right, as it should be!
of Gutenberg, let the duel begin!
Jesus!
End of duel! Our brave contender secured the first victory. Henry of Skalitz! Let's wish him luck in the next round. And his rival, too. He may still turn the duel around.
It wasn't very good.
To the victor!
One more time, just like that.
Ready?
Beat him up, Peter.
Go for it.
Quickly.
End of duel. The Lord has decided who will be humbled and to whom will be granted a second victory. Henry of Skalitz. Henry, you're making a fool of yourself. Get out of the arena. And now, two great fighters go head to head. Yannick the Scribbler, assistant. Now comes the final sword and shield duel. Welcome to those who are yet to meet their match. Henry of Skalitz, welcome him once more. And which worthy opponent has Lady Fortune chosen for him?
My old woman could do
Yannick the Scribbler. Enjoy the duel that will soon follow.
That's it! Bravo! Bravo!
Ready? Fight!
No!
End of duel! Contender overpowered his opponent in the first round. Henry! Victory's within his reach, but things are far from over. His opponent surely won't go down without a fight. Let your steel ring! Fight!
You just got lucky.
End of duel!
Sorry.
The deed is done! The winner of the sword and shield discipline is a nimble, skilled fencer who has yet to be defeated. Henry of Skalitz, who has already triumphed once today. Let's move on to the art of the longsword. This is the most difficult and most beautiful art of...
I came to get my gear for the next duels.
You're right on time. Here, let me give you a hand.
Farewell, sir.
see a duel between two men, neither of whom is to be trifled with. Winner of the sword and shield discipline, Henry of Skalitz. And now, he's going to face another brave warrior. Matthew the Minter. He entered the tournament to win over the heart of a fair maiden whose name he was too shy to reveal. But we all wish him luck and hope Dorothy will reward his bravery. Watch closely. We'll now see whose skill proves to be greater. Contenders, forward! End of duel! The winner of the first duel! Winner of the sword and shield discipline, Henry of Skalitz. It seems Lady Luck is on his side. Let's see how fickle she is today. For the glory of Gutenberg, let the duel begin. End of duel. You both put up a spectacular fight, but there can only be one winner. Winner of the sword and shield discipline, Henry of Skalitz. Now, here we are. We'll soon know the winner of the longsword discipline. Welcome to the best swordsman of the day, Henry of Skalitz. Welcome him once more. Now his skills will be put to the test by a tough bruiser who's well known across the town. Brewer Francing Krugel. Francing works magic with hops and barley, and he's as strong as a bull. He can carry 2 casks on his shoulders without even breaking a sweat. His thick head, however, is so big it makes for a huge target. Who'll taste the glory and who'll feel the sting of defeat? That will soon be decided. Ready? Go for it!
No mercy!
End of duel! Our brave contender secured the first victory. Henry of Skalitz. Victory's within his reach, but things are far from over. His opponent surely won't go down without a fight. For the glory of Gutenberg, let the duel begin.
Aye! Good start! No mercy!
End of duel!
A true master swordsman. What a duel that was.
The final duel is over, and what a spectacle it was! There he is, a masterful swordsman, quick and precise. Such is today's longsword winner! Today's longsword champion, Henry of Skalitz! We'll finish up the tournament with the free combat discipline. Each...
I'm here to return the tournament gear.
Wonderful. I wish everyone else was as thoughtful as you. Hi. It's all here. See you soon, my friend.
Excuse me.
Men who could easily make... War their trade will now be competing
True master
for Lady
swordsman.
Fortune's favor.
What a duel that was.
Henry of Skalitz, welcome him once more. And surely he will face an equally brave warrior, Green Vendolin. May the best man win.
Just like that!
Fantastic! Contenders, forward!
Glory to Kuttenberg!
I feel quite hungry!
End of duel! The winner of the first duel! Today's longsword champion, Henry of Skalitz! Victory's within his reach, but things are far from over. His opponent surely won't go down without a fight. Ready? Fight!
For the cross!
End of duel! It's decided. An outstanding display of prowess on the part of the victor. Today's longsword champion, Henry of Skalitz. This day is coming to an end, and so is our tournament. But we still have time enough for the duels of our armored champions. Today's longsword champion, Henry of Skalitz. We know our first contender. Now let's see who'll pit his strength against him.
Woman could do better.
Matthew the Minter.
Money's worth.
Enjoy the duel that will soon follow.
Glory to Henry!
That's it.
God bless!
Fantastic!
That's right, just like that.
For the glory of Gutenberg, let the duel begin.
Bravo! Bravo!
I didn't see where it came.
End of duel.
Not the head.
In the first duel went to this skillful swordsman who displayed truly beautiful technique. Henry of Skalitz. It seems Lady Luck is on his side. Let's see how fickle she is today.
It wasn't very good.
Ready?
More quickly.
Go for it.
Aye, aye. Good start.
End of duel.
I'm sorry. Beautiful swordplay. That victory was well deserved.
No words needed. You saw it yourselves. Free combat champion, Henry of Skalitz. Hear ye, people of Gutenberg. Today we had the pleasure of seeing a lot of beautiful swordplay. Some won by strength, some by agility, and some by cleverness. These are all virtues of a good swordsman. All of this proved beyond doubt that the honest townsfolk of Gutenberg excel in more than just craft and trade. It won't take long for this wonderful news to spread to all the lands of the Kingdom of Bohemia. God be with you, good people of Gutenberg.
So?
Alles ist gut, Heinrich. People here have grown accustomed, it seems. Even that matter with Emmeram, I think, settled. Aber ein Ding I must still do.
I'd like to help you. What do you need?
Emmeram still has the fencing sword. Und we need it zurück. You admit, without the sword, this house does not look so good.
And you're afraid to go and see him yourself?
Me? Afraid? It's rather unpleasant. Couldn't you stop by...
Well, fine. I'll do it. Looking for lost swords is kind of my specialty.
Wunderbar, Heinrich. And give my greetings to Emmeram. We don't need to argue immer wäre, no?
I will. But I can't guarantee he won't send us both to hell.
You must have faith, Heinrich. Careful!
Well, when I wash their hair, I give them a head and neck.
What'll it be?
My body.
Certainly.
I need my wound.
Great.
I'll
Come on, come and have a sip. First you'll have a sip. Then I'll have a sip of you.
Well, this doesn't seem too bad.
You're always welcome.
Careful.
One more time, then.
Welcome, sir.
What's new in town?
Try asking at the Kingfisher Bats. I hear...
Betty the bathkeeper. Problems?
Aye, that's the one. Some difficulty, but that's all I know. It would be better to ask her directly.
Aye, I'll do that. She's a friend of mine.
And that's about it.
Sounds interesting.
It happens. Just watch them go.
Well, did you get it sorted out?
And the colour of the most
Willkommen, mein Freund. Du hast Glück. Was wünschst du?
What do you have for... I'd like to discuss... What would you say to...
Well, if you off... Sehr gut. I can agree. Danke.
I'll have a look.
Danke und viel Glück für die Zukunft. Mein Herr. Was möchtest du?
I need...
calling for the priest, but women are made of stronger stuff.
The Lord be with you.
I'll have a look at the...
Thank you, sir. And come again.
I'm sorry.
Kommt und kauft, Leute!
At your service, sir.
God bless.
Good day.
Welcome, Goodman.
Menhard sent me. He said you still have the sword-fighting Brotherhood sword, and it belongs to him now.
Henry is just... That's going to be a little bit of a problem. I don't have the sword anymore.
What? Who'd you give it to?
Nobody. I was so angry when they appointed Menhard to run the guild that I threw it in the rubbish heap outside the city.
What?
You have no idea how much I regret it. Especially now. I'd rather put all that bad blood behind me. Do you think you could forgive me? So we could be friends again?
All right. The sooner we stop arguing with each other, the sooner will the sword-fighting hall function properly. So where is that sword?
Like I said, I threw it in the rubbish heap. Right behind the city gate, next to Routard's. It must be there somewhere. You can go and get it.
Me?
Don't worry. You'll find it easy enough. It might already be buried a bit, but if you dig down a little, you'll find it.
Fine. I'll go and take a look.
Excellent. Don't forget, stop by again sometime. We'll sit and have a piece of pork.
Leather pouches!
Here he died.
I apologize.
But then I heard him coughing his lungs off.
Damn it. There's nothing here. Could it be by some other bush? Nothing. How is that possible? Unless Emran played me for a fool.
I suppose I should try looking somewhere else. Maybe I got the wrong place.
There's nothing here. Fuck, that bastard really tricked me. I won't stand for that.
God be with you. Keep the peace.
It happened. Just watch where you're going.
bastard! Where's that sword?
God, you really went digging through that shit. You idiot, look at yourself.
What the hell is your problem? You said you wanted to reconcile with Menhart.
And you believe that? I'd rather cut my hand off than offer it to that germ.
You know that sword rightfully belongs to Menhart. You must return it.
Well, if I must, I must. Here's that sword of yours. I was kind enough to split it into 2 pieces so you wouldn't argue with Menhart over it.
You broke it? You bastard!
Watch your mouth.
Well, go ahead and try.
With pleasure. Now you're gonna get it!
You!
That was something.
Stop fighting.
I'd beat him even more.
Fuck her! Off!
Shame! Shame on you!
Someone's lying.
What
What are you doing lurking around without a light?
Are you all
Get
right?
a torch, or I'll put you in the stocks. And lo, there was light. And he saw
Wake
that
up.
it was good.
Come on!
Now move along.
And I was starting to
We're
think
not
someone
done
wanted
yet,
to
coward.
ambush me.
You'll see.
It was nothing.
Christ! That stings. At least it stopped the bleeding.
God be with you. Keep the peace and we'll stay friends.
Gepriesen sei der Herr.
I brought you the sword you wanted.
Wunderbar.
Wait a while.
Was ist los? Did something happen?
We have a little problem.
Problem? Was? Just give me the sword.
Here it is.
What? Was ist das?
Unfortunately, this is all that's left of that famous...
Emmeram did this? Sohn einer Hündin!
Well, I gave him quite the beating for it.
Wirklich? Too bad I wasn't there. That would have cheered me up right away.
And now what will you do?
What do you think?
I don't like where you're going with this.
Take the pieces and put them so...
Well, I suppose you could weld it. But then a blade like that doesn't last. Too damn brittle in the joint.
In the first...
But it's just a Wanddekoration.
All right.
Sehr gut, Heinrich. Excuse me?
Köter. Ganz brav.
Are they out of their bloody minds? They had 2 collections.
Wie geht's, mein Herr?
I'll have a look at...
Danke. Das war ein gutes
Halfway done.
Praise God.
And to you.
Hallo, Heinrich. It was congratulations on your victory. I knew you would win, and I am glad I was not mistaken. What did you think of it?
I don't have much experience with events like these, but I thought it was fantastic. The competition was also good. Great opportunity for swordsmen to show off and improve their skills.
Gut, Heinrich. My thoughts exactly. What about the winnings? Are you satisfied?
Aye. The prize was great. Nice things, valuable. Nothing to complain about.
I am glad you are satisfied. Most importantly, the councillors are satisfied too. So me and Fridush can continue organizing tournaments. I am sure that the more tournaments we hold, the more we can attract better. I also hope the council and the local burghers will be more generous, which would also surely convince more contenders to participate. So I urge you to keep participating too, Heinrich.
I'll consider it, Menhart. You have my word.
Well, I don't know how you'll like it, but I brought you the repaired sword.
Gib es mir. Give it me. Meine Güte. Oh, Heinrich, you are master. I would never know it was once in 2 pieces.
I would.
Vielen Dank. You helped me 2 times. Here is small reward. We go now see how it looks in place. Komm. It's so beautiful. Was für ein schönes Schwert. Ja, gutes Schwert, frei bin ich. Und liebe dich herzinnig. Als wärst du mir getraut. Als eine liebe Braut. Hey, das war gut. Was habe ich gesagt?
Sign me up for the tournament.
Toll.
I'm in the mood for a prop.
Spoken like a true Schwertkämpfer. Pay the entry fee and we are done.
Here are the groschen, but I plan on winning them all back.
I look forward to seeing your May Lady Fortune on the day of the tournament. Go, or you can wait.
I want to wait for the tournament.
Of course. There is a bed here.
Here you are.
esteemed citizens of Kuttenberg. It is my honor and pleasure to welcome you to the Kuttenberg tournament. It is all thanks to the Swordsman's Guild and the wise town council. But I've also heard the opposite opinion. They say we think ourselves above nobility holding a tournament like this. But I say a burgher is no worse than a nobleman. Burghers can also wield weapons, both in battle and in sport. So I declare, glory to our contenders, glory to Kuttenberg, and let the tournament begin.
I've got your gear here. Put it on and let's get started.
We'll begin with the sword and shield discipline. You can use your shield to cover yourself, bash or hide your blade to surprise your opponent. And I'm sure our contenders have many more tricks up their sleeves. That's why we expect today's duels to be quite a spectacle. Let's get to it! Now, we'll see a duel between two men, neither of whom is to be trifled with. Henry of Skalitz, a great fighter and adventurer. As you may know, Henry was involved in the recent dispute of the city's Fechthalle and has been instrumental in its resolution. So, it is in part thanks to him that we can hold this great tournament. And which worthy opponent has Lady Fortune chosen for him? Vendelin, a clothier journeyman. They call him Green because that's the color of cloth he likes best. He eagerly chases after every skirt, not out of lechery, but out of honest love for his craft. Enjoy the duel that will soon follow.
That's right, just like that.
Fantastic!
God, yes, yes.
Let your steel ring. Fight!
Bad luck.
End of duel! Our brave contender secured the first victory. Henry! Victory's within his reach, but things are far from over. His opponent surely won't go down without a fight. Ready?
Good start.
Fight!
It wasn't very good.
There's no escape!
End of duel! A second hard-earned win for this famous and truly mighty contender, Henry of Skalitz! All that remains now is to see the duel of Lady Fortune's favorites. Henry of Skalitz, welcome him once more. And now, he's going to face another brave warrior. Master Butcher Emeram. He requires no introduction, as he is already well known and respected in these parts. He can cut up a man just as easily as he can a pig. I should also add that founding the Sword Fighting Guild was Emeram's idea. Glory to Emeram! Who will taste the glory, and who will feel the sting of defeat? That will soon be decided. Let your steel ring! Fight!
I feel quite hungry!
Bad luck!
End of duel! Our brave contender secured the first victory! Henry of Skalitz! Let's wish him luck in the next round! And his rival, too! He may still turn the duel around!
You're the toughest bloke around!
That's it. Keep it up.
Ready? Fight!
Beat him even more quickly.
End of duel!
I haven't seen swordsmanship like that in a long time.
People of Gutenberg, behold his shield, an impenetrable wall. His sword, a punishing weapon, an undefeated and unmatched fighter. Henry of Skalitz, who has already triumphed once today. The time has come for our...
Give me the gear for the next discipline.
You're right on time. Here, take care.
Dangerous weapon. Mastering it is no easy feat, and it is a great honor to behold the skill and courage of those who have done so. In a moment, we'll see a duel between two skilled and seasoned fighters. Winner of the sword and shield discipline, Henry of Skalitz. And surely he will face an equally brave warrior, Matthew the Minter. He entered the tournament to win over the heart of a fair maiden whose name he was too shy to reveal. But we all wish him luck and hope Dorothy will reward his bravery. May the best man win!
Glory to Gutenberg! Yes!
Ready? Go for it! End of duel! Winner of the sword and shield discipline, Henry of Skalitz. It seems Lady Luck is on his side. Let's see how fickle she is today. Contenders, get to it. End of duel! Hurrah! We have a winner! Henry of Skalitz! Discipline. Welcome to the best swordsman of the day, Henry of Skalitz. Welcome him once more. And which worthy opponent has Lady Fortune chosen for him? Master Butcher Amaram. Enjoy the duel that will soon follow.
That's right, just like that.
Glory!
Ready?
Should be!
Yes!
Fight!
Fantastic!
End of duel! Overpowered his opponent in the first round. Winner of the Sword and Shield discipline, Henry of Skalitz. Victory's within his reach, but things are far from over. His opponent surely won't go down without a fight.
It wasn't very good.
Contenders, get to it.
Good start.
End of duel.
I haven't seen swordsmanship like that in a long time.
It's over. All hail the victor of the longsword discipline, who proved his mastery of the blade. Winner of the sword and shield discipline, Henry of Skalitz. Harnischfechten.
I want to return.
Wonderful. All right. Take care.
Now, we'll see a duel between two men, neither of whom is to be trifled with. Henry of Skalitz, welcome him once more. And who's going to face him? Zdeněk of the Gate, an honest miner who will have huge support today. He promised to donate all his winning to the construction of St. Barbara's Cathedral. Watch closely. We'll now see whose skill proves to be greater. Contenders, forward!
Bravo!
End of duel! Our brave contender secured the first victory. Today's longsword champion, Henry of Skalitz. It seems Lady Luck is on his side. Let's see how fickle she is today. Let your steel ring. Fight.
For the cross!
End of duel. A second hard-earned win for this famous and truly mighty contender. Henry! Men who could easily make war their trade will now be competing for Lady... This day is coming to an end, and so is our tournament. But we still have time enough for the duels of our armored champions. Today's longsword champion, Henry of Skalitz. We know our first contender. Now let's see who'll pit his strength against him. Matthew the Minter. I wish both of you the best of luck and a steady arm.
As it should be. That's right. Just like that. Yes.
Let your steel ring. Fight. End of duel. In the first duel went to this skillful swordsman who displayed truly beautiful technique. Henry of Skalitz. It seems Lady Luck is on his side. Let's see how fickle she is today. For the glory of Gutenberg, let the duel begin.
It wasn't very good.
End of duel.
My word, you're quite a skilled swordsman.
People of Gutenberg, behold, undefeated and indomitable, nimble and strong. Those are the qualities of today's free combat champion. Today's longsword champion, Henry of Skalitz. Hear ye, people of Gutenberg. The glory of Gutenberg has grown greatly today, and so has the glory of the local swordsmen. Our contenders fought honorably and fairly and deserve your thanks.
Victory was well deserved.
Look forward to the next tournament, and I wish that many of you good townspeople will find the courage to stand in the arena as well. And for those of you who'd like to learn the art, the Swordsman's Guild will happily assist you. God be with you, good people of Gutenberg.
City Council is organising for repairs to the Fort of Hell.
I'm sorry.
What do you need?
I need a...
Aye.
10...
Great!
I'll gladly...
Excellent!
I reckon that's it. Take care of yourself out there, friend.
I went to see him, but he threw me out.
And you're surprised?
But it was just a simple misunderstanding.
How can I help you?
I hear you're having some problems with the city council.
Has word got round already? Oh, wonderful.
What's going on?
The leeches have run out of ideas who to bleed dry, so they've come up with a new tax on us.
What tax?
The clean tax, they call it. One bathhouse in Gutenberg will be chosen that won't have to pay into the city coffers. The official municipal bathhouse, they're going to call it. But they'll slap the clean tax on the rest of us and bleed us dry.
How much will the tax be?
A lot more than I can afford. I already have to think twice before spending a single groschen, and I'll have to close down before the first snows.
Do you already know which baths they'll choose? Couldn't it be yours?
I'd have to be friends with the councillors for them to vote for me. But do you know who has votes for sure?
Adam, I'd reckon.
That's right. And when he gets special status, I'll be ruined by the tax and have to close.
It almost sounds like that's no accident.
You find it fishy as well, eh?
Do you think he's behind it?
He couldn't do something like this on his own. But he does have one special customer. Councillor Jerome Naz. That man has half the council under his thumb. And Adam treats him like a king. The best girls, the best wine. And he's never had to pay a single groschen, believe me.
So Adam is buying him?
Exactly. And I bet he was the one who came up with the clean tax. Extra coin. No councillor will say no to that.
Is there anything we can do?
I don't know. These last days I've been trying to persuade at least some councillors to vote for me. But without Naz's supporters, it won't do me much good.
How many of them promised to vote for you?
A few. But even those are not certain. The leeches are happy to take your coin and promise you the world. But how they'll vote, only God knows.
Well, what if this Naz had a nasty experience in Adam's bathhouse? Maybe he and Adam wouldn't be so close anymore.
That might not be a bad idea. If he thought they couldn't care less about him, maybe he'd give my bathhouse a try.
Right. So what are we going to do to him?
I'd try asking the wenches at Adams. They're bound to know the councillor's likes and dislikes.
Right. I'll try to spoil his day somehow.
Thanks very much. It's wonderful you're willing to help. It's not long till the council meets, and I need to win over those votes before then.
to tell you. Don't chuck your shit into my yard.
And I'm telling you... What's the hold-up, innkeeper?
Good my friends.
You, come here.
Look, greetings to you.
I was standing in the yard when I saw this...
Do you know Councillor Naz?
The name don't come to mind, but I ain't been here long, and I don't... You'll have to ask the other...
I will.
Care, sir.
I heard Councillor Naz...
Maybe he is, maybe he isn't. I can't share us.
What would you say to a couple of groschen?
What do you want to know?
Is Naz a customer here? Do you serve him?
Of course I serve him. I'm the only one who's allowed to prepare his wine. Nobody else is
He has his own special drink.
special and expensive. Actually, I don't know where he gets it from, but I secretly tasted it once.
Horrible?
I suppose my tongue isn't refined enough.
Is Naz's wine stored properly? If it's so precious, it'd be a shame if it's spoiled.
It's kept in the pantry with the other casks, but this one stands on these tall legs. Adam's afraid of it splashing on the floor when it's being poured, or something.
Oh, that makes sense. Is there anything Naz doesn't like? Something you're forbidden from doing?
Doesn't like?
He's never complained about anything. Never been unhappy.
Oh, he can't stomach herbs, actually. I recently brought some chamomile brew to his bath to give him a compress on his eyes. But the drunk Burke drank it when I wasn't looking. He came out in nasty rashes. Horrible it was.
Chamomile, you say? Interesting. I have to go now.
What with?
That's not important.
Pleased to be of service. Take care. And good night. Christ! Pardon me.
Why did you do that?
I am at your service. Do you have a time?
At your service, sir.
Are you the master of...
Yes. Well, not the master. Our guild is more of a modest association. But my...
And is that why you stayed in the city?
Yes, exactly. Someone...
What about poisons?
Poisons? Who do you take me for?
Why not?
What are poisons for? There was such a miscreant here. He reveled in all sorts of when poisoning began to be a problem in the city, it said he leads dangerous heathens at a ruin somewhere. Robstein or someplace like that. At least...
Wiedersehen.
I'm pretty...
Natürlich. And yet the...
Exactly.
Take a walk through the streets, and you will...
What does that have to do with it?
Sigismund and his army are responsible for this. Many of our people decided it was time to leave, instead of risking their property or even their lives. Only a few of us remained here, and I, as the primus of our guild, promise...
The local alchemists were persecuted by Sigismund.
Well, definitely not openly. But most of them were on the side of our King Wenceslas. And I'm sure you know what hatred and envy can do to people.
Alchemists aren't exactly poor, are they?
Yeah, genau. Moreover, you always have one foot on the road to the burning pyre. For fools, it's enough to point their fingers. Spouting nonsense, Sigismund's people in the city will make sure to rake in a tidy sum.
Mit dir sein. Leb wohl, mein Herr.
Was möchtest du so?
Sure.
I'm glad you found what you were looking for, sir.
Careful!
Careful, it's not
When I watched their hair, I gave them a head and neck massage as well. There must be... And then a little flower I knew it would be something like that.
happens. Just watch.
God be with you.
Do you know he's a Kuttenberg?
Of course, me and the girls look after him like one of our own.
What services do you give him?
Ooh, would all the girls do their own bit? We make some...
And what do you do?
Wouldn't you like to know? But you need...
Of course. How much do you want?
Coin won't catch me a husband. But a pretty dress?
I've got a dress. Maybe you'll like it.
Let's see it. Wow, it's gorgeous.
It's all yours. Now...
Of course. I go upstairs to prepare a bath for him. It can't be too hot or too cold. And then Adam gives me this...
That's some special treatment, isn't it?
We don't do that for anyone else. I hear it's awfully expensive, but only the best for Councillor Nars. Well, that's what Adam...
I understand.
Well, then he has his bath, eats and drinks and discusses important, and then he usually goes home or stays on with some girl. It depends.
Could you show me the fragrant oil?
I ain't got it. Adam's really careful with it, so he only gives it to me when Councillor Nars comes.
You said Nars talks to Adam?
No, I don't. I don't listen to them. Boring stuff, usually. About the city council. I mind my own business.
What does the oil look like?
No, it's small. A little bottle with a cork. Aye, and it's got something painted on it. Colourful flowers like.
What would happen if you broke the little bottles?
Don't say that. Not even as a joke. That would be the death of me. Adam would hit the roof, but Nars would be even...
He always asked for it, eh?
Sometimes I wonder if he only comes here because he likes the way the bath smells. He can't stop praising it. It's like it...
Right. I was just curious. But...
Thank you for the dress. Farewell.
God be with you, sir.
Have you got anything good to drink here?
Of course I do, handsome.
Yeah, I'll have a drink.
Here you go.
Oof. That's some strong...
It'll make you feel real good. But now, how do you like to have a little fun?
Yeah. After that drink,
Take care, sir.
I'd like something to eat.
Stay close to the others. It's not safe here.
Business poking around in people's lots. Clear off!
Let the bishop or someone take care of it. I don't care. Think so? You're just saying that.
No.
Now I've got you. Ho!
I surrender!
Now I'll strike to pick.
How dare you accuse me like? Do you have any idea?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Christ! Pardon me.
Be careful. It's not safe here.
Careful.
I'm sorry. I wasn't paying attention. Oh, you mutt.
Let's hope he enjoys the herbs.
Was ist los? Looking for something?
Ugh.
You shouldn't be walking around by yourself.
Do you know Jerome?
Naz?
The councillor.
Aye, he's the one we had to change the tub for. I know who he is.
Why did he change his tub?
I'm sorry, it was a terrible...
It can't be so secret. What'd you say?
How many would that be? That's a fortune!
What about the tub then?
We had to change it.
Why?
Alright, but if anyone asks...
Don't worry. What happened then?
We had these fleas. Like, lots of them.
Oh, I see.
It was terrible. We had to scrub the bathhouse top to bottom and wash or burn everything. And Councillor Naz found out and wanted his tub changed. Said he wouldn't use one that was crawling with fleas.
How did the fleas get in here?
Most likely some beggar broke in one night and partook of the bathhouse services. He left some flea-ridden rags lying about, and all of a sudden they were everywhere.
One rag is enough to infest the whole bathhouse.
You can't get rid of them.
Interesting. Where is the new tub?
Where the old one used to be, upstairs. But it's got new curtains now, made from this lovely... And we put this nice cupboard next to it, where Councillor Naz's towels, bath hose...
I see Adam really pampers him.
Aye, he does. He's our best customer.
What did Naz say about the fleas? Was he angry?
Adam talked to him about it, but I could hear him ranting and raving. I heard he threatened to take his custom elsewhere, and said the whole city council would tell... And we all got it in the neck from Adam and all.
Thanks. I'll be off now.
Why did you want to know?
Did I pay you? Yes. So don't ask.
All right, then. Christ! Pardon me.
Excuse me.
You shouldn't be out here alone like this.
In the south, I saw a land without end, all covered in sand, hot and dry.
Hear ye. Andreas Nuno, bailiff of Wittenberg. Repair the city walls. Many of you have gone to complain.
There I saw some strange water monkeys.
Welcome, sir. What can...
Do you know where I could find some fleas?
You what?
I'm looking for some fleas.
My. That's...
I'm serious.
You're a crackpot, then. I ain't got nothing.
Lord be with you.
Do you know where I could get hold of some flea-ridden rags?
What? I thought you were going to give... No, I don't know.
Thanks.
Good day to you.
I don't know if you can help me.
And you expect me to have some, do ya?
Well...
I ain't got nothing like that, but I know where you could find...
Here you are. Now talk.
Thank you kindly, young man. We have this encampment in the cobbler's quarter. Take a look there by the wall behind the biggest tent. There is a big pile of rubbish there. But I saw the kind of blanket you need. Covered in fleas. Almost indecent it were.
Thanks.
Stay close to the others.
What's merchandise?
Excuse me.
You have a kind master.
Christ, pardon me.
I apologize.
Let's drink.
And bite to your heart content.
Were you raised by wild dogs?
Was machst du da?
Give up
Stop
now,
it!
or I'll call the guard. Where the hell do you think you are?
Ah, nein! Hilfe! Hilfe!
Where is... everyone?
It always seems to get wet when I'm
I'm
watching
sure we
it,
can sort this
and then
out.
it's like I've got nothing.
What the hell's your... You bloody scab...
How about I give you a beating instead? Hey?
Wait! Leave me alone. You wouldn't dare... I won't tell anyone, please. Let's drink.
To your health and mine.
You shouldn't be out here alone.
Oh, you... I was at Adam's bathhouse.
And how did it go? Tell me.
I asked about Naz, And let's say he won't feel as comfortable there as he used to.
That sounds good. At least he might be willing to talk to me now.
Oh, so I don't forget, I brought you something. This is some precious oil they mix into his bath. He's crazy about it seems. So you can surprise him when he turns up here.
That's great. Thank you.
What are we going to do now? Wait?
Well, there's one more counselor we could get on our side.
Who?
Councillor Tuchmacher. Apparently, some nobleman accused him of swindling his customers, and he has some problems now, or something like that. If you go to him and ask, maybe he'd appreciate some help.
Who is this Tuchmacher? What else do you know about him?
He's a master tailor and draper. He has a shop in Town Hall Street, and he's one of the councillors who's likely to vote for Adam. He was always a bastard.
You know each other?
It depends on what you mean. We had a bit of a row some years back, and he's pissed off with me. I'd never have thought that moron would be on the council.
What about the other councillors? Have you spoken to any?
I've given bribes and promised favors, but nothing is certain. Unless Naz is eating out of the palm of my hand, we need every vote we can get.
All right. I'll go and see him and find out what's up.
Oh, and when I said we had a bit of a row, maybe it'd be best not to say I sent you. He might not take kindly to it.
All right. Don't worry.
Good day to you.
I heard you're having trouble with some noblemen.
What's that got to do with you?
Nothing. But maybe I could help you.
And you just feel like helping me, do you? Because you've got a big heart? I don't buy it.
Do the municipal bathhouse and the clean tax mean anything to you?
Of course! I'm a member of the Kuttenberg Council.
So, when you're going to choose the bathhouse, I need you to vote for the Kingfisher.
Why are you interested in bathhouses?
Let's say it's in my interest if they make a profit. I contributed to the furnishings, and I expect to get a return on that soon.
Oh, I see what you mean. Aye, why not? If you can help me, my vote is yours. But only if you succeed.
It's a deal. What's it all about, then?
I had a bit of a quarrel with Sir Jan of Leschin, and I need someone young and strong to take my place in a duel.
You're going to fight?
You'll do the fighting, and that will settle our dispute. Do you agree?
What did you quarrel about?
Just a silly misunderstanding. Some nobleman's servant ordered a coat for his lord, except he kept urging me, and I ran out of the right fabric. So I used a different fabric in some places, and the lord noticed and accused me of swindling him.
Well, you did, didn't you?
What was I supposed to do? I'd also have been in trouble if I didn't deliver it on time.
All right. What happened next?
I wanted the bailiff to adjudicate, because I'm on good terms with him. But the nobleman insisted it to be resolved under the law of the realm, because the city law doesn't apply to him. And that means settling the dispute under the watchful eyes of God, by combat.
What are the rules of the duel?
You don't need to worry.
What weapons?
Well, as I'm not a nobleman, I'm not allowed to use a sword. But you can use a mace, flail, or a hunting sword.
Oh, great. And armor?
No plate armor.
And the nobleman?
He can have everything.
That's hardly a fair fight.
That's by the by, though. If I'm in the right, you'll beat him even with a stick. God's hand will go.
Well, I hope so. It won't be my first duel.
I'm glad I've found someone with courage.
Where's the duel going to take place?
The dueling spot is secret, so we'll go there together. But it's too late to travel now. We'll set off in the morning. You can wait.
All right. I'll wait with you.
I'm here like we agreed, sir.
Tuchmacher. Who's this with you?
My champion. He's going to fight in my name.
Sir?
I would laugh in your face here and now, but that wouldn't be chivalrous. So I'll just ask if you're ready, lad.
I'm ready.
You have to say it's of your own free will.
I, Henry of Skalitz, fully aware of all the risks, am prepared to represent Tuchmacher in combat to restore his honor, and I shall win or lose in his name. Let God's will decide the outcome.
If you fight as well as you speak, you could be a worthy opponent. I was afraid Tuchmacher would beg for forgiveness. Shall we begin?
I see you're fully kitted out to fight me, sir.
Are you objecting?
You in full armor, and look at me. Does that strike you as fair? Your advantage is plain to see.
Do you mean to preach equality to... I come from a long and noble line, so stop blethering.
Let's get on with it.
Hold your horses. Tuchmacher, how has your champion... Listen here, youngster. You'll fight with what's appropriate for a man of Tuchmacher's status. Well?
Let's go then.
Listen, laddie. There are rules to this duel, and you... Well? What? What's it to be? Well?
Let's go then.
Are you testing my... You're supposed to have a weapon befitting Tuchmacher. Get a flail or a hunting...
All right.
Well?
Let's go then.
Today, these two men choose to settle a dispute concerning swindling and an accusation of lying. Noble Sir Jan of Leshtin and Kuttenberg Councillor Tuchmacher, represented by Henry. Both men confirm that the party whom God guides to victory in the duel has right on his side, and the defeated party is obliged to make good his debt. The combat shall continue until one of the combatants yields or flees. Are you ready? Begin. God's providence determined the winner. You have heard God's will.
That stings! At least to stop the bleeding.
You really gave him what for? From the right, from the left? Hurry, strike! Thanks. Thanks very much.
You're welcome. I hope you'll fulfill your side of our deal now.
Most certainly.
And next time, don't resolve your disputes by combat.
Next time, I'll be careful who I make coats for. Ha 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 ha!
Farewell.
Farewell.
My humble respect.
I went to see Tuchmacher.
How did it go? Will he vote for us?
He had a quarrel with some nobleman who challenged him to a duel.
A duel? Like a fencing one? I didn't think people still fought duels. Aren't they banned?
It's not unusual. Noblemen still duel all the time.
And what did he want from you?
He didn't dare fight himself, so he was looking for a champion.
And how did it turn out?
He'll help us.
Really? That's wonderful. Wow, Henry, you hero.
Don't celebrate yet. It's only one vote.
But it's an important vote. Now we just have to wait till the council meets.
I've been darning and so...
Do you think Adam suspects you're trying to sway the vote?
I don't know, but I don't think so. If he suspected something, I'd expect him to march in here and be as nasty to me as he always is. But there's no sign of him so far.
Did you find any more votes?
Afraid not. With the meeting coming up, I suppose there are lots of people trying to get something from them. Or something like that. All we can do is wait.
So now we just have to wait till they vote?
Come back in a few days' time. The councillors should have voted by then.
I will.
What would you like?
Do you know how the...
Not yet. Take care, then. God be with... What can I do? Farewell, sir.
Getting quite tired.
It happens. Just watch where you're going next time. God be with you.
Oh, you fool. Greetings.
Can I get...
But of course, and...
Just for...
I'll give you my...
Agree. Here's your grub.
Agreed to our bed. Take care, friend. Careful.
Bit longer without food, and I'll really start to be grumpy.
It happens. Just watch where you're going next time. Hey, on the table.
What you were looking for.
Day. What would...
Do you know how the council vote turned out?
Not yet. Farewell, sir.
What about the council?
Henry, we did it! I can hardly believe it, but they voted for me!
Really? They voted then?
Yes! We are the municipal bathhouse!
That's excellent!
I can hardly believe it! We won! And Adam's left scratching his head. I'm so happy, and it's thanks to you. I'm so grateful.
So it's all over. What now?
Now I'll tell the girls to do whatever anyone asks for. Everyone will get what they want here. You won't find girls who are more eager to please. And who have the prettiest arses to slap. Now with the municipal bathhouse, I want this place to be special.
That sounds wonderful. Aren't you afraid Adam will find out what happened?
Let him find out. I've got the certificate, and nothing can change that. He's been bribing the council for years now. So why should it matter if I swing the balance in my favor for once? Balls to that.
Now that we've got the result, how about some kind of reward for me?
Of course. My door is always open for you. Come for a bath. Get your clothes washed. Everything's on the house. And if you want to learn something about herbs, go and see Ma. She'll be glad to help.
Thanks very much. I'll take you up on that. I'll be on my way.
Thanks very much, Henry. That's twice you saved my business. Drop in when you're in this part of town.
Greetings, Betty.
And to you, Councillor Naz. What brings you here?
I was in the neighborhood, so it occurred to me to take a look at our new municipal bathhouse.
I see. Yes. Thank you very much for putting your trust in me.
You know, the vote could be considered a miracle. Nobody expected you to win, but you did. I hope you don't let us down, Betty. The privilege can always be revoked. Don't forget that.
I'm certain you'll be satisfied, Councillor Naz. You and the other councillors are always welcome here.
Yes, yes. We'll definitely see each other very soon. Till then, farewell.
Farewell.
What was that all about?
That was the councillor coming to ask for coin.
He wants a bribe.
Adam most likely paid him on top of all the other services. And I think he'll want the same here. Better to have something than nothing, though, eh? Thanks for your help, Henry.
I'm glad it worked out. Take care.
What do you want?
My body is...
Certainly.
I've got a few wounds.
Don't worry.
I reckon that's it. Take care of yourself out there, friend.
I'm sorry.
I apologize.
Excuse me?
Always welcome here, noble sir.
Schönen Tag.
You wouldn't have any work for me, would you?
Ja, I might know of something. Not long ago, eine Frau was here looking for a swordsman. But the whole thing ist ein bisschen precarious.
Why? What's the deal?
She is a widow. Poor thing. She was looking for a warrior für ein Duell. Deshalb, I cannot do it myself. I do not want to lose the Fechthalle. Go to her, tell her I sent you. And mein Gott, do nothing to bring shame on our guild.
Fine. I'll go and see her and find out more.
She lives in the house in the middle of Haradek quarter.
I see you're on your feet and in good health.
Ja. Ja. Gott sei Dank.
What about the eye?
Good, Heinrich. I only see cloudy for a day or two. But then the clouds go away. I see the world with new eyes now. Könnte man sagen, healing skill of Master Albicus is great. I will remember him in my prayer. And I think my injury teach me discretion and humility.
Those are wise words. But it wouldn't be a bad idea to get a proper helmet. Best with a visor. I'm sure you'd look great in a hound skull.
Na ja. When I get enough groschen, I will kaufen the best in Kottenberg.
I'd like you to teach me about swordplay.
Kein Problem, Mann. Tell me what you want to know, and prepare. We have to make a living. Irgendwie.
Feeling better?
I'm sorry.
God be with you.
Menhard sent me. I heard you need somebody who knows how to fight.
Praise the Lord. I feared I wouldn't find anyone, and that would have been bad. That I'd end up all alone, just like with everything else.
First, tell me exactly what this is about.
My husband, may God rest his soul, left me saddled with some unpleasant business. He liked to spend evenings in the tavern and bet with the other regulars. And he promised one of them a fair sum of money after losing a bet. But that waster of mine recently passed away, and the other fella, Radmill, the cobbler's apprentice, has been hounding me like there's no tomorrow. He swears that he won fair and square and that I have to pay him the money. We even went to the city council, but they just slammed the door on us. Since my husband's will says disputes are to be resolved by duel and Radmill won't relinquish his claim, it's up to God himself to judge. As a widow, I have the holy right for a fighter to stand for me.
Tell me more about my opponent. What kind of man is he? Perhaps we could reason with him.
What do you want to know about him? He's a whoremonger, lucky enough to run into that gullible husband of mine. There's no talking to him, which makes me wonder why Cobbler Yolen keeps a leech like that in his employ.
I'll fight for you.
Thank you. I was hoping you wouldn't leave a poor old widow in a lurch. Go make arrangements for the duel with that fool, the cobbler's man, in the town hall. God be with you.
Oh, excuse me.
Not be said. What do they say?
Killed all the villagers and drove the local lord out of his own castle. You see what that ginger fox Sigismund is doing to our land? He wants to burn us all. My respect.
And that he was seeing things.
And he was dead in the morning.
He had his whole life in front of him. And next thing you know, ours is all freaky. Might keep getting
Your esteemed tongue! The fire!
Careful.
Come on behalf of Widow Gerda. I will stand for her in battle. What terms shall we agree to?
So she went and found a swordsman anyway. I had hoped that it wouldn't come to this. I won that money fair and square.
But you don't have a witness? Or any document?
No, I don't. Just my word. And I will gladly even swear on the cross. But once I pay the guild dues, they'll make me a master and I'll finally open my own workshop. I swear before God I'm in the right. And if there's no other way to defend my good fortune than with a weapon in my hand, so be it. Unless you would show mercy and let me win.
I don't intend to break my word. And I certainly don't want to ruin my reputation by throwing a duel.
As you wish. Right is on my side, and God will certainly guide my hand. We just have to agree on the weapon you want to use.
I choose sword. Which weapon is best for you?
I'm a cobbler, not a swordsman. I'll have to borrow a weapon and armor from somebody. Go back to Gerda and tell her we're agreed and that we'll meet there. Southwest of the city is a large solitary tree on a hill. Gerda will know where, so come together.
Excuse me. Careful.
Greetings.
I went to see Radmil, and we agreed on terms.
And what weapon did...
It'll be swords. Radmil went to find some armor, and then we'll meet at the big tree southwest of town.
I know. And are you ready?
We can leave right away.
Then let's go, so I can finally have some peace.
Today, the dispute between Gerda and Radmil will be decided once and for all. If necessary, I will gladly testify as to the recipient of God's favor in this duel today. Radmil will fight for himself, and Henry will take up arms for the widow Gerda. They have both agreed upon the weapons to be used in the duel. No other weapon is allowed. No fight. The duel will end as soon as someone surrenders or there is no more fighting. Did you understand the rules?
Yes.
Yes.
Let the duel...
Come on, let's see what you've got.
I'll spread you like butter on bread.
Mercy! Spare me!
I knew that the truth was on my side. Revealed.
Oh, you certainly know how to fight.
So it's decided?
Unfortunately for me. Let's go to the others.
Radmil, Henry, you both fought valiantly, but God has decided the truth lies with Goodwife Gerda. The dispute has thus been justly settled in her favor.
Yes, that's right. Did you hear that? Don't you even think of trying to get money out of me now. I've got a witness that you lost.
Don't worry. I honor your victory. You won't hear from me again.
And you, Henry. Here's your well-earned reward. If you ever need to lay your head down in the city, I'll tell my cousin at the time.
I'm glad to have helped settle this.
This duel was guided by the hand of God. If necessary, I will testify to everything.
No women? What will become of me?